Howdy, Cowboys Nation. It's time to don your favorite jersey, grab your lucky snack, and settle into the comfiest spot on the couch, because we're about to embark on a thorough exploration of the latest and greatest happenings in America's team. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill sports update. It's a deep dive into the heart and soul of the Dallas Cowboys, complete with twists, turns, and a dash of good old Texas charm. So, before we delve into the gridiron drama, do us a solid, wrangle that subscribe button. Your subscription isn't just a mere click, it's a declaration to be part of our journey as we strive to reach the lofty milestone of 5,000 subscribers. Lasso that subscribe button, and let's kick off this football fiesta with gusto.
We witnessed a roller coaster showdown as our beloved team faced off against the Miami Dolphins. Now, we're not playing horseshoes, and moral victories are as rare as a Texas snowstorm, but there's plenty to unpack from this nail-biter. On the road, the Cowboys showcased a commendable improvement from their recent Buffalo Bills ordeal. Sure, the Miami Dolphins took the narrow victory, but as coach Mike McCarthy rightly puts it, there is no room for moral victories in the NFL. It's a league of inches and not horseshoes. The home-away split saga continues for the Cowboys, now standing at 3-5 on the road, while boasting a perfect 7-0 record at the majestic AT&T Stadium. The question looms large: can they grab the elusive answers right in front of them and turn the tables on their road struggles? It was a juggernaut game, McCarthy reflected. Situational football, that's what we expected. The face mask penalty on the final drive was a game-changer. These games always come down to one play, and they made a couple that we didn't. Dak Prescott kicked off the game with a jaw-dropping 17-play offensive drive, marching down to the Dolphins' 1-yard line. The excitement, however, took a detour when a handoff to rookie fullback Hunter Luepke turned into a fumble, erasing potential points from the board. Ouch! A contest lost by just 2 points, and every yard counts. Penalties, the arch-nemesis of many a team, reared their heads again. A face mask penalty on the Dolphins' final drive gifted them 15 crucial yards, paving the way for the game-winning march. If the Cowboys can tidy up these loose ends, the road ahead might just become a scenic route to success. It was a hard-fought game, McCarthy acknowledged. We have the resilience, battle, and grit we're looking for. Yes, there were miscues, but we clearly have what it takes. With a playoff ticket in hand, the Cowboys still eye the NFC East crown, and Coach McCarthy has a roadmap: play better on the road. As Christmas Day approaches, hopes are high, and the mantra is clear: Road Warriors, saddle up. And there you have it, Cowboys Nation. Buckle up for the playoffs, and let's cheer our team to victory, whether on familiar turf or as true blue Road Warriors. Since his arrival in 2021, Dan Quinn has transformed the Dallas Cowboys defense into one of the league's best, marking a significant turnaround from their struggles in 2020. Quinn's impact, coupled with key personnel changes like drafting star pass rusher Micah Parsons, has elevated the Cowboys' defensive performance. Quinn's success in Dallas has positioned him as a sought-after candidate for head coaching roles. Although he chose to remain with the Cowboys last offseason, the latest rumor suggests that Quinn could be on the radar of the Seattle Seahawks if longtime coach Pete Carroll decides to retire. Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer shared insights on The Rich Eisen Show, stating, "I've heard a lot over the last few weeks in these circles, like the people who work in these circles and the coaching carousel circles. That would Dan Quinn be the successor in Seattle if Pete Carroll were to hang it up after this year?" Quinn's potential return to Seattle could be alluring due to his past connections with the organization. He initially joined the Seahawks as a defensive line coach and assistant head coach in 2009 and 2010. After a brief stint with the Florida Gators, he returned to lead the famed Legion of Boom defense in 2013 and 2014, helping the Seahawks secure their first Super Bowl title. However, the likelihood of this scenario depends on Carroll's decision to retire, which is far from certain. At 72 years old, Carroll is the oldest coach in the league, raising speculation about when he might step down. Quinn, on the other hand, has expressed his enjoyment of working with the Cowboys and his desire to complete the job in Dallas. While the Seahawks are currently fighting for a playoff spot, the Cowboys have already secured their postseason berth with bigger goals in mind. Whether Quinn would consider leaving Dallas for a potential opportunity in Seattle remains uncertain. The coaching landscape may see changes, and fans will be keen to see how this situation unfolds. Battle against the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. The 10-4 Cowboys are gearing up to face the 10-4 Dolphins, and Parsons isn't holding back. When asked about the challenge of containing Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Parsons didn't just praise Hill, he dropped a bombshell, claiming, "Tyreek knows I am faster than him." Bold words, Micah. Parsons acknowledged the difficulty of preparing to face someone as lightning fast as Hill, emphasizing the need to run faster than ever. "I might hit a miles-per-hour Mach speed chasing someone like him," added Parsons. Interestingly, this isn't just hot air, there's evidence to back up Parsons' claim. The Cowboys star convincingly outpaced Hill and other speedsters in the NFL's fastest man race during the Pro Bowl 2 seasons ago. Talk about walking the talk. The banter between Hill and Parsons isn't new, it's been brewing for a while. Hill issued a warning to Parsons back in September, teasing a special present for him in their Christmas Eve matchup. With sparks flying, this friendly rivalry is adding an extra layer of excitement to the holiday clash. For those who need an introduction, Micah Parsons, born on May 26, 1999, is the dynamic linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. A force on the field, Parsons earned accolades in college at Penn State, including being named a consensus All-American and the Butkus Fitzgerald Linebacker of the Year. Offensive lineman missed practice. In a crucial Week 16 matchup against the Miami Dolphins, the Dallas Cowboys face a significant setback as two key offensive linemen, left tackle Tyron Smith and right guard Zach Martin, missed practice on Wednesday. The absence of these stalwarts raises concerns about their availability for the upcoming game. Tyron Smith, a mainstay in the Cowboys roster since being drafted in 2011, is an 8-time Pro Bowler, while Zach Martin, selected in 2014, boasts 6 first-team All-Pro nods. These linemen have been the bedrock of Dallas' offensive line, contributing to the success of quarterback Dak Prescott, who has been a strong MVP candidate this season. The offensive line has been a cornerstone for the Cowboys, allowing Prescott to put up impressive numbers throughout the season. However, the potential absence of Smith and Martin could disrupt the pocket protection that Prescott has enjoyed, requiring adjustments in the offensive strategy. With Dallas clinging to the lead in the NFC East and facing strong competition from the Philadelphia Eagles, losing key players at this crucial juncture could prove detrimental. The Cowboys are currently relying on tiebreakers to maintain their position and can ill afford to drop another game. In the absence of Smith and Martin, the Cowboys may turn to backups Chuma Edoga and TJ Bass to fill the void. However, both replacements lack substantial experience in high-stakes games. Bass, in particular, might need additional support, such as double teams and chips, to contend with the formidable Christian Wilkins, an elite defensive tackle for the Dolphins. As the regular season concludes with matchups against the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders, the Cowboys must navigate these challenges to secure their position in the NFC and potentially vie for the number 1 seed in the playoffs. The road ahead is challenging, and Dallas needs all the help it can muster to ward off competitors and make a strong postseason push.